Hola amigos, welcome back to another episode of Radon. This is episode 10 and I'm gonna try to, if you see in the description, a link to the world. That's what I'm gonna try to do. It is Sunday night today, so I'm kind of tired already, but I wanted to show you around, see what's the changes, and also comment on all the new stuff in this space so you're not lost if you want to download the world. So let's start actually over there and let's go down in here. These are all the dogs again. We're gonna get into this house because in this house I put a couple of stuff. We have in here the enchantment table with the mana pylons from Botania, which means that with two of those you don't really need a bunch of bookshelf around. So you can, if I want to enchant a book, I just put it in there. I don't have any experience right now because I've been getting efficiency, but you can see that we go up to level 30 if we need to. So really cool. And I've been getting efficiency 5 and 4 and combining using the Advil. This is the second one I think I use. I have I made this printer press and this typesetting table. So let's take a look. I'm gonna change my clothes and use a monocle. That will allow me to read how many books do I have in here, how many ink sac, how many plates, etc, etc. So when I want to copy, let's say I want to copy the efficiency 4 in here, okay, what I do is actually I put it in here. Okay, and actually I'm gonna grab it because I do not want to copy the efficiency 4. I want to copy efficiency 2, and I'll explain later why, but let's say I want to copy that one. Right, so we shift right click. Oh, come on. I don't have the experience. Required 19 levels. That's why I cannot do it. But normally you will shift right click or right click and will create a plate. You put the plate right here and you can make 3 copies of that book, so you get 2 new ones. And that's why I set it up in here, because I'm using those for the Block Breakers future pack. Right, I made a little bit more of this Ender's elevator so I can jump and go straight to my base. I have another hint, so this one here goes to the little house where I think I'm gonna plan. And this episode actually I was planning to start with the blood magic, but I'm gonna do that after. In here we have one that goes to the botany area and the garden and stuff like that. And by the way, I made this grenade launcher. Let me grab it from here, and I'm gonna use this feeding grenade, which is really cool. So I charge it, I send it over there, and look how beautiful. I've been playing around with all the grenades, but it's kind of nice to use them. So there you go. Canajan, yes, the dry basan you can use effectively. You can use rotten flesh, for example. So if I put it in there, you will see it will transform in leather. So it's the same as other mod packs. There you go. And you can see now I expanded the range of my wireless grid. So let's go back in here. I have 3 other Ender elevators. The first one, the red one. Oh, and by the way, I have a dead over there inside under the base that I wanted to report. It's one of those Endermans that kill me. So yeah, another dead. But let's go to the red one here. Oops. Oh no, that's not the one. I want to go to the orange one first. So this is what we did with Astral Sorcery. I just put around here a pergola and some glass to prevent the snow to getting into here. And I was thinking that in here I will expand a little bit and make the other platform from Astral Sorcery. or something like that. We'll see. I put the telescope, and even if it's inside this, it still works. Well, not in daytime, but it still works. We have the green emulator that goes straight to the hallway. Okay, and we have the red one that goes straight to the basement where we do all this crazy stuff in here. So in here I already show all this, how it works. In here we have, I'm playing around with a little bit of future packs. So these are infusion generator that right now I'm throwing charcoal and allotyne. This one actually is airs and allotyne, and it's producing a bunch of dust, but also producing energy. These neon pies transmit items and energy, so that's why I use those. And then I connected these cables. They go actually under and behind, because I have, if you take a look at this one, you have an output and an input on these machines. So that's why the one on the bottom is the output from those battery box. So they go to the neon furnace, and on the back I have an input for this cable. That's why I did it like that. I don't have yet the covers from this cable. I haven't researched that. I'll show you the e-scanner in a second. But right now what I actually doing is making, if I grab cobblestone from here, I just throw in the cobblestone right there, and that will allow me for now to produce these support points, because I do want to use them, and I think I left it. Yeah, I left my stuff. Let me go grab that so I can show you. But right here we have these batteries. I started with this simple redstone battery. I thought I had, yeah, I have now the improved redstone flash drive, actually it's called. So if we go downstairs, I can come over here, throw this in there, and it will start charging this in here for support points, because a lot of the research I've been doing right now requires support points. So this is what we have. Once the cobblestone is done and it's transformed in smooth stone, and remember I use smooth stone a lot for a lot of the decorations, even if it doesn't show, the recipes require smooth stone. This in here will get all the support points, and we can take it out and bring it to the base. All this is connected to the hoppers and going in here, and then you can see, and then I have an importer that goes straight to our system over there. Has the same as taking this. And on the back end here, I'm making these earths and the two kind of crystals that we have. I'm not using the green one that we got from those dungeons, because I'm not sure if we should be allowed to use it yet. Maybe not, maybe yes, I don't know. But for now, actually it's in the story. This one here, bioterium crystals. So it seems that we need to first to start using this one, but yeah, we'll see about that. So right here I have a setup for this in here. So this is collecting the earths, coming and throwing everything in there, and then going all the way down up to this pipe to that chest. And the same I'm doing with these two crystals. Now I don't have a lot of I'm using actually efficiency 2 because it's collecting these 3 rows. I could go and expand this, but I thought it was just by building this I got a bunch of look, 16 stack already of earths. So I don't think I will require that much earths. And these ones don't have any, but if I throw one of these, let's actually throw this one here. If I throw it in there, it will collect it for us, and you will see eventually. As soon as that one is done, there you go. So you start collecting these 3 at one point. I'm not sure why there's no an option with this future pack mod to make these machines work without a redstone pulse, or at least have some kind of a timer also in feature pack. If there is one, I'm missing it because I can't find it. So without Botania or something that give you a timer, you will have to make like a redstone contraption to power these machines, something like that. The same goes with this side, is exactly the same. The only difference is that I have in here, let me show you, actually, okay, I have here this in here. I already researched the sorter, so the sorter I'm throwing on 2 different sides, so the yellow one there and the green one over there. This is the entry point, and this red, that is not actually the same red as this one because there's another red underneath. This is the default route for everything that is not filtered. So what it's doing is I'm grabbing everything from that chest, throwing in a hopper. That's another thing that I don't quite grasp of this mod. Why will I need a hopper? We have a pusher as well, but a block pusher from yeah. So this one here, a pusher, is actually a machine that actually can push item from an inventory, but also requires a redstone pulse. So I don't understand exactly how that works, but anyway, I'm taking everything from here, separating the 2 crystals, and each of those goes to different drawers. But this machine requires power to operate, so I'm bringing this power from these machines directly. The infusion generation, actually I'm bringing it from the cable, since that cable transmit as well power. I'm bringing everything from there. Alright, so now let me get out of here. And where is, yeah, okay, so that's what we have right now. Let's take a look on the other side. And actually I stopped because I wanted to bring from here directly over these machines, but I stopped I was actually on the process of building all these, and I just found that we got now, we got water turbines, we got all the way till calculation module, we have research module, laser, renewable energy. These I haven't opened yet. In here, in production, I just opened the neon industrial furnace, so that's why I stopped. This one is the neon furnace. So the neon industrial furnace, I assume, is going to be way better. That I'm not sure yet what it is, but yeah, I can't wait to actually start making those. Probably the episodes in the future are not going to be every day now, because I do need to research a bunch of stuff, and it takes me a while. But for now, we'll see how it goes. Now let's go in here, because there are a few stuff that I want to show you, and also talk about some of the stuff that I have in my inventory. This, by the way, this is the transport chipset, and I thought that I could use it actually on these machines. Let me show you for a second. So if I shift right click in here, I have the logic chipset that is core power 1. The core is 5 and this one is 3, so 3 plus 1 is 4, so it's more than enough. 4 out of 5 I'm using. So I thought that if I throw this chipset in here, I will be able to automatically push from this neon furnace, but it doesn't change. Let me show you here. So you can see on that face, I can shift right click and I only have an input, I mean, right? So look at this one, for example, here, just an input. So it doesn't allow me to have like an output from that. So that's why I didn't use them in here. But that's in chipsets, in circuits. This one here, the transport chipset. This system ensures that the machine expels their product or materials that are no longer needed to a side assigned as output. But the assignment of this side is done using the logistic editor. So I don't understand. That's the logistic editor. Oh, wait a second. Energy, support. What is that? Network, maybe? No, it's not network. What is this one? Items. Oh, wait a second. Ah, okay. So maybe... let me remove that one for a second. So I'm gonna test with you guys, and I think I don't have... Do I have any cables in here? I have it on the other system. I should actually put them... It's not cables, it's pipe. Let me see. Future pack. Man. Yeah, it's pipe, but I don't have in that system. I have it in the other one. Pipes, no. Alright, let me grab some cables because I do want to test it out. So, maybe it will work. I forgot about the mods though, so that's why. Let's see here. So if I, let me actually disable that one as well. So if I put in there and I open up in here and I say, yeah, this is output, input, output. Okay, so let's try to put this in here, and I'm gonna put, man, those machines are fast. I'm gonna put some cobblestone. So let's see if that outputted automatically. Yes, okay, awesome. So forget about what I said about this. That's what you need to do. Logic editors items. I don't know why I was always in the energy one. That one, that's why. Okay, so now I understand a little bit how this works. And I love how it changed the machine. So yeah, now I can do actually better. That's why I haven't been doing a lot of stuff with showing you a lot of stuff on Future Pack, because I'm still actually getting it myself. So yeah, I can actually now change all these, and probably if I go in here to items, I can say, oh, they are all pointing out. So now I can hook up all these and actually go inside of them and throw this transport chipset. Okay, and we have so much waste of chipsets and stuff like that every time you do them. I will probably make an episode on exclusively on Future Pack, but I just discovered or researched another item that is gonna be very good. Let me see where it is. I think it's in tools. No, it's not in tool. By the way, this plasma cutter is amazing for accelerating the pickup of the blocks. Where is it? I think it's industrial furnace, block breaker, block placer. This one here, the recycler. That I haven't done it yet, but I imagine you can throw the bunch of chipset and it will give you back the materials. So that's very nice. So yeah, this one looks a little better without so much hopper. So I could change those machines over there as well. What I need to automate actually is to bring some cobblestone in here. But now you can see we have 192 improved redstone flash, and I have other ones that I have to put in there for that. And I have these in here for energy that you can use as well, but those are all full. So very cool. We're getting a lot of energy from that, but we have now other options as well. But yeah, we'll talk about that in the future. Let's go in here for now. Oh, before we do that, actually, let me go outside. And we'll go probably in here. No, that's not the first time it happens. I get this entity Egger, or Egger, what is it called? Egger, entity Egger, which is really nice. You can use it to capture mobs or animals, etc. So it's quite nice. Let me actually grab, for example, the piggies that I haven't moved yet. Not that I really gonna use them. And my cat has been seated in there the whole episode. Alright, let's see if we can grab this wolf. So we right click on it and we get the wolf right here. If we click on a block again, there you go. You put it back and you lose. Oh no, I still have the X. Awesome. So yeah, very cool to transport some of the animals. What else I have in here that I haven't shown? I think, oh, the draw key is to lock the drawers. I have this in here that I haven't showed. This I've showed already. Conveyor belts I haven't shown. And I think, yeah, the plasma cutter is really, really nice. And let me actually show you how that works. So when I working with these in here, actually let me grab others because I don't want to actually I have it all upstairs. So let's grab some blocks, white color metals. Okay, so when you're working with this goes way faster than before, so really cool. And it works also as well with the machines and everything, so you really have to watch out because sometimes it goes out of hand. Alright, so let's go over here, and I have in here, let me actually drop that in there. Bowl of food. What do we have? A fish. Okay, so now we can put everything in there. In here I made a little bit of modifications. As you can see, is still working, but it's not working the same as before. I'll show you in a second. You will see I get in spiders and skeleton only right now. But I like how I use those decorations. If we come back down, I have these basic drawers full of stuff. In here you see the cables, because this actually is going in here because I put an external storage, so I have access to all this in here from my network. So you can see we have already ender pearls, well, a stack and a half almost. Now the that in there is actually, let me turn on the lights for now. You will see what I have in here. I have 2 spawners, and I have also these fast conveyor belts that I made. You can see I cannot even go in there. That's why I made, oh man, I forgot my stuff in the house. Okay, I have these conveyor resistance boots, which allow me to walk in there without any problem, which is really nice. This one is off for now. Okay, so I turn it off right here, so we don't have any spawners. What else? I put some lights around, and that is just basic redstone. So if we take a look at here, you will see I removed the stair. I didn't like how it was showing, but it's just basic redstone with repeater there coming from this in here. Okay. And what I have in here is actually a spawner chest from Future Pack. That one is actually, I think, on the tools. Yeah, this one here, spawner chest. This awesome because you can actually, this I have a blaze spawner, I think, so I can place it. You see, we have a blaze spawner there, and I can pick it up again. So a great way to move around the spawners. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place the spawner right there, which is great. So I have a skeleton, spider, and the blaze, and I think I'm gonna have to put probably zombie or whatever spawner that I need. If I need more, there you go, we got that one. So if I need more, I will put. Now I still have the same system is working as before. So if I come here, I just haven't found a way yet to automate the making of nocturnal powder. But if I put nocturnal powder right there, you will see that it will work as always, and it's really nice. We get a bunch of stuff now. All this stuff that I'm getting here, and I'm sending, of course, all the essence to over there, is coming right here, and this is not working exactly as intended. So it should go, whatever is in those chests, it should go first to the drawer controller. And you can see the arrows, for example, or some of the stuff are going to these for other stuff. So I'm not sure why it's doing that. So I need to manually come over here, grab everything, and right click on that one to put everything in there. Actually, now we're getting some blaze, so I'm gonna put it right there, the blaze. But yeah, I don't know why not everything is getting to there. So I'm thinking that maybe I will change these cables, the thermodynamic cables, and use some filters maybe. I'm not sure how to do it actually. I will walk around a little bit and I was still getting, like, why am I getting slime balls if we have a slime balls? And it's not full because I did put an upgrade, emerald upgrades on this one. So not 100% sure what's going on. I will probably, there are other mods that take care of these, but man, I miss Ender IO. Ender IO cables are the best, I think. You will notice also I made some covers, so very easy to make. So I put a cover there, I put a cover in the ceiling right there. They look great. So we have actually different kind of covers. We have this one, the thermodynamics, that really easy to make the structural duct. You can combine it with the block to make the cover itself. So if I grab, for example, this kind of cover, and I have that one, I can actually put it anywhere I want and it will make the cover. And I have also this facades cover, this for integrated dynamics. And the way this works, actually you get 32 with only making one of those that we showed the last episode, and then you use those on these cables. So I can combine, I think, also like that. So I have a facade from green slate. Let me actually make one, doesn't matter. And then I can use that facade to cover, for example, these cables in here if I want. Not that one exactly, because I'm already using, you see, a facade for factory blocks in these two. And I'm using one in there as well, a facade factory blocks. Too bad because this is a connected texture block. It make a different block in there, so it's not that great, but it looks kind of nice. It looks like part of the light. And I also put some on top, as you can see. So there's one there, one light I mean, right there. And there is other facades, for example, right here there's one for thermal dynamics. But yeah, very cool stuff. So what else do we have in here? Let me throw that in there for now. because I'm still working on this place. But yeah, I like this. I can now turn off the light, and we'll get a lot more spawning skeleton and spiders on this area. So anything new? This I could probably already cover for now. But I do have to come in here and manually put some items in there. I really liked last episode how the zombies got some instruments, and they actually let me grab all these. They actually played them while they were chasing me. If you haven't seen that, I recommend you watch it because it's really funny. What else? Yeah, let me just trash this. There is a trash can as well in this pack, so I could probably make one of these and see how it works, but it's out of verse. So out of verse actually is one of the mod that I was thinking that maybe I will use instead of thermal dynamics for this. I was also probably wanted to make I think this in here, the mob crusher, doesn't actually give you experience, only fluid. So we'll see, because I probably will want more fluid, more experience. So we'll make an experience solidifier from actually addition. But there you go, blaze rod. We already have 4 in there, which is really nice. And I was thinking really to grab all the instruments and make a bunch of now that we have the egg and the spawner. I don't have a zombie spawner, but keep that and make a band for all the zombies, so something like that. Anyway, I think that is basically it. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. This is still there. This I removed. I didn't like it showing in there. And this hasn't changed, so in here is the bed that I will actually probably change it of place because I always wake up outside. So I will probably change it from place. But what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna put everything I have on me on a chest, and I'll give you the coordinates because I'm not sure if you jump into this world. Let's actually grab a crate. There you go. So I'm gonna put a crate right here next to the stairs, okay? And I'm gonna throw everything that I have on me, and well, actually on the house is the rest of my armor. But there you go. You can use. Actually, let's grab it. Why not? You will see I shift right click is to grab and put the armor. That's because I have a redstone torch underneath this block. If not, that will not work. So there you go. We have 2 bubbles. Everything is up there. I'm naked. Well, actually I have the backpack. So let me actually put the backpack on the floor. I have all the tools. Now we're completely naked. I think that's yep, that's it. We don't have anything else on us. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this episode, guys. I hope you download the oh, now that I see actually this, I don't know, this is glowstone, and I'm not sure what mod make it that we can now place it like that. I'm not sure what's exactly the use of it, so if you know, let me know. But in any case, guys, I hope you download the world, play around with me, and continue maybe doing other modifications to this bay, and probably send it to me or show it me if you want. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for the support, guys, all the comments and everything, and see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.